The fact that he's singing this from a hospital room, they're such a good duo, singing duo. Okay, eat your heart out, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Okay, guys, so this one kind of came out of nowhere for me. I've listened to Skillet. I've listened to a little bit of Skillet in the past. I know Monster, Hero, Comatose. There's probably a few more in there that I know pretty well. But yeah, I haven't ever been a huge Skillet fan because I was never into anything heavier, really. I like it. I enjoy it. I've listened to my share of some Breaking Benjamin songs, I think. I'm trying to think of some other people in that genre and that kind of that level of hardness, I guess, hard rock that I would have actually listened to. But I do enjoy Skillet. Everything that I've heard from Skillet, I do enjoy. And now they come out with a Christmas song here at the beginning. They came out with it, I think, last week. Did this come out last week? Let me check. 5 days ago. 5 days ago, this came out. And I mean, this is a familiar song. I don't know if they're going to do anything different with it. Obviously, a good many of us know the lyrics to it. We might not know. Off the top of my head, I don't think I could sing the third verse because I know there's multiple verses to it, but we all know the, oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel. I mean, pretty much everybody, even if you're not a believer, has heard that. So let's jump into this and see how Skillet puts their own spin on it.
Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear.
So this is already interesting. The fact that he's singing this from a hospital room next to an empty bed is really interesting. I might be missing something here. There might be something going on in the band. I don't know if somebody passed away, and this is kind of a not necessarily a lament, maybe, but just saying, oh come, Emmanuel. And if you're not privy to the translation here, if you didn't grow up in the church, Emmanuel translates to God with us. It means God with us. And so what he's saying is, come be with me now. Lord, I need you now. Come be with us. And then it comes from Isaiah chapter 7, where there's the prophecy about a virgin birth, and they will call him Emmanuel, or God with us. It's then parroted in Matthew chapter 1 at the very end, where actually, let me pull that up real quick. All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, meaning Isaiah. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. But yeah, so I'm very intrigued so far as to why he's in a hospital room singing this. That's an interesting choice for the video, especially not having any context myself.
Until the Son of God appear. Oh, come thou root of Jesse, free thine own from Satan's tyranny. From depths of hell thy people save, and give them victory o'er the grave. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
That was beautiful. It was such a simple little addition, but that was so beautiful. I was trying to see if I recognized the next verse, and I think I do. They're jumping around a little bit here. I think the second verse that they did there just before they jumped into the chorus was like traditionally the third verse or something. I recognize it. Rod of Jesse, Satan's Tyranny. I believe that's generally done a little later. But that addition there after that first chorus, that refrain, that rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel, that, and I'm blanking on their names. This is something I used to know. Like I said, I wasn't a huge Skillet fan, but I used to at least know the names of the people in the band, just from back at people talking about this band. I went to a Christian college. And so the music that we were listening to kind of centered around a lot of this type of stuff. And we had some of the bigger bands that we had come out to our school would have been, did Skillet come out? Actually, I don't think Skillet did. Family Force 5 came out to our school at one point, as well as The Fray. We saw, I'm not going to get into that. That's totally off the beaten path here. Anyway, this is awesome so far. This is really, really awesome. And I'm interested to see where they're going with the verses here, if they end up doing any entirely brand new verses. I'm not going to lie. There might be a couple in here. If they end up doing like all the old verses, there are a couple that I might not recognize. Like I said, I know the first verse and I recognized the second one, but I don't recognize it as being traditionally sung as the second verse. So I don't know. Let's jump back into it here.
Oh, come thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
Okay, wait. Just before you do that, I feel we're about to kick off here. But this is so, I love it. Because the rise that they're going through right there, and then the visuals are kind of just overexposing literally everything as they're praying, as they're crying out to God, as they're saying, God, come and be in this place. That's a really cool rise for such a very simple hymn. I like what they're doing. They're layering the voices, which is something that I do know, even for the few songs that I know from Skillet. I do know that they do a lot of that layering very well, the bouncing back and forth between the male and the female vocals, and then they're very good at layering. They're such a good duo, singing duo, when it comes to this type of music. We might have to do more Skillet. Like I said, I know the other songs. Maybe I'll do like one like I did with Ren, like this past week, I think. I don't know when this is coming out yet. So like I did with Ren, maybe just do those few songs and kind of cover them all in one and then go into some of their other stuff. I don't know. If you guys are fans of Skillet that are watching this right now, let me know down in the comments. Should I keep covering Skillet? Just before we jump into the hard part here, should I keep covering Skillet songs that I don't know on this channel? Is there enough of you out there that you really want to see this? Let me know. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to back it up just a second here, just right back to the end of this. And again, right here, they keep cutting back. I got to look this up. Let me stop. I got to look this up because I want to know if there's a story here. Yeah, I'm looking on their Wikipedia and I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't know. That might be something you guys have to mention down in the comments as well, what the meaning here is, or if it's just something kind of general, him playing a role of someone who would be in a position where they're saying, God, I'm not feeling you here. I'm crying out to you. Please come and be with us in this moment because we need you now. So maybe that's all this is, but I don't know. Something tells me there's something more to this. There's a story here. So let's get into it. Let's get back into it.
Shall come to thee, O Israel.
Okay, I know we're coming up on the end here. But man, there was one moment in there right before they cut into, or they started into that chorus again, the refrain again. I keep calling it the chorus. I know it's the refrain, but when they go back into the refrain again, right before that, I was like, okay, eat your heart out, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Like it had that kind of like that driving feel that you get at a couple of moments in that song. Well, a couple of moments, pretty much all moments throughout the. What am I thinking of? Is it Carol of the Bells? Is it Carol of the Bells that Trans-Siberian Orchestra does that's so ridiculously famous? I think it is. But yeah. So this is awesome. I'm really liking this. This is going on my new holiday playlist. Let's go. Wow. That was great, guys. Stop. Started it over again. Okay. That's okay. Guys, that was spectacular. Again, this is not coming from like a metalhead. This isn't coming from somebody who, so I don't know. I don't know how metalheads feel about this. I don't know how people who like harder rock feel about this, but I thought this was a great version of this that gave it a bit of a different perspective. Like they gave their own twist musically, but then the messaging even within the imagery of the video. So a lot of times when we sing, oh come, Emmanuel, when we're singing that, a lot of times I feel like it's around Christmas time. It's around the holidays. And even they had, more winter type of aesthetics here. They had the ice kind of forming on the stone wall there, I believe it was, or on the wall of the church, maybe. But this song doesn't really specify Christmas in particular. I think a big reason why we talk about it at Christmas, or we sing about it, or sing the song Christmas, is because of that word Emmanuel, which has so much to do with the birth story of Christ. But really, this is a song that could be cried out to God at any time in our lives. And I think that's very well exemplified by how they presented it here. It wasn't Christmassy. It wasn't, even though, like I said, we had those aesthetics, it wasn't a Christmassy type of feel. It was, there is heartache, there is tragedy, there is hurt, and we are crying out to God, come and be with us in this time, in this place. We need you. And then you get into that part where it just goes hard on just the instrumentals. And we're seeing it flash, the flashes of red, the angst that comes into that part. And that's the lament. That's the lament of, God, I'm not feeling you right now, but I'm crying out to you anyway. I'm in a place where I don't feel your presence right next to me, but I want that so badly. I don't know what it is in my life. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you do know what's going on, especially with him sitting there next to that bed. Sometimes we know exactly what's going on, but we still, because of where our heart is at the time, because of what we're going through, we feel so far from our Creator. And then when we come to that place where we can cry out, we can lay it all at the cross, no matter how frustrated, no matter how angry we are, we can say, oh come, Emmanuel. This was awesome. This is really awesome. Like I said, I wasn't joking before. This is going on my holiday playlist. It might be a little hard, it might come in a little tough next to Jingle Bells and Rudolph, but no, this is going on the playlist for a Christmas party. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me as I reacted to O Come, Emmanuel by Skillet. Like I said, let me know if there's any other Skillet music that you want me to listen to. I have listened to Comatose, to Monster, to Hero, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple others I know by them. But just let me know if there's anything I'm missing there out of their discography that's just mind-blowing. Please comment down below. Tell me what I should be listening to next. Please subscribe, like the video, hit the bell icon, and I'm going to end, just like I always do, with a little bit of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you that we can cry out to you like this. Cry out to you to come be with us when we're not feeling your presence. And we can even do it in a way that's frustrated. We can do it in a way that's even angry sometimes. Not that that's the best way to do it, but it's how we can come to you. We don't have to come to you perfect and clean and flawless. We can come to you frustrated and angry and say, Lord, what is going on in my life? Oh, come, Emmanuel. Come and free me from this. Ransom your servant. Lord, thank you so much for what we're able to access with you, the access to just talk to our Creator through your Son, Jesus Christ. And it's in his name I pray. Amen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join me next time. I'll see you later.